talking about This Is Us. Please welcome the incomparable Chrissy Metz.
I'm glad you got the memo to wear blue.
Nice.
That would have been embarrassing.
We said we look like we're on our 4th wedding. Like, this is the 4th wedding outfit.
It's perfect.
Yes, it is, right?
It's perfect.
You're from Florida.
I am.
I did not know that. I thought you were a California girl for some reason.
No.
No kidding.
Gainesville, Florida.
Oh, Gainesville.
But I grew up in Japan for 9 years.
Because you were a military brat.
Right.
Navy?
Yes.
Yeah, your dad was in the Navy.
Right. So I was a middle child.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, you know.
You're my daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I became an actress.
Right.
I needed attention.
Oh,
let's be honest.
The family photo?
In between
No. So I have 2 younger sisters now.
Okay.
So at the time we were in Japan, I was the youngest. I was spoiled with like really great Japanese toys.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Well, tell me about growing up in Japan. Do you speak Japanese?
Guys, it's a travesty. So I was learning. It really is. I'll start with that.
You spent like 10 years there.
Yeah, just about. So I was learning Japanese as I was learning English, but I remember none.
Oh, you're kidding.
Like ichi ni sanshi, like that's it.
Well, that sounded.
It's like 1, 2, 3. Not that impressive.
It sounds impressive.
It's not. It's not. I always disappoint people, so.
But you did grow up loving comedy.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I wanted to be the female Jim Carrey.
No kidding.
Yeah, so like Goonies and Labyrinth were like my favorite movies, and I was like, I want to be David Bowie, right? Right.
Because you didn't get a lot of comedy in Japan, so you grew up watching the Goonies.
Well, they would send tapes to us. Our American friends would send tapes to our families, and I'm like obsessed. I was like, I want to be a Goonie, and then I want to be David Bowie, and I'm like, I want to be female Jim Carrey. How do I do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't do that.
That's a great mix, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
But did you start young? Because you're in Japan. Did they have acting classes?
No. I was just, you know, a spoiled little, you know.
You were the class clown.
I was. In high school, I was the class clown.
No kidding.
No
you
kidding.
got into trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I spoke out of turn. I really just want to make people happy, and like, how do you get through school, right? But kids, don't do that. Don't be bad or anything. Like, that's not what I'm condoning.
But I love what your principal told you. Instead of getting mad and instead of shutting it down, he said what? Yeah,
she was like, listen, you're misunderstood. Like, you need attention, and you have great jokes, and you want to tell stories.
And you're the middle child.
Right. And she's like, I understand. Help me answer the phones. I'm like, perfect. I'll do that. So she was so loving and
gave you an
supportive.
outlet.
She really did.
It's really interesting. Everybody that comes on our show that's an actor talks about this one person that changed it all up for them, usually in school. It's usually like some, you know, either a guidance counselor or a teacher that like changed the whole course of their life.
Yeah, and they cultivate that other side where it's a little a lot misunderstood with me.
Yeah,
but
it's fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
It wasn't until really I was teaching preschool in Florida, and I've always wanted to be an actor and of course entertain and all that jazz, but my sister, she and I have different dads.
Okay.
So she's tall and thin. Right? So she wanted to be a model, and she was like, come to this open call with me. And I'm like, okay, I'll take you. And then, long story short, I ended up meeting my then manager, who then brought me out to LA. So
isn't that unbelievable?
Well, speaking of, your life is absolutely blowing up right now. When we come back, we're going to find out how Chrissy landed her dream role.
Appropriately called the show that everybody needs right now.
I know.
I mean, can you believe, when you read the script, did you say to yourself, oh my gosh, I have to get this show because this show is going to become...
No, it was like, I need this job because I need a job. and also...
Finally an honest actor.
Right. And also because there's actually substance to the role. It's not just the girl, you know, crying in the corner, eating her feelings, or being the butt of the joke.
Right.
So I was like, but this is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why is it, like, you play a woman struggling, like she is struggling with body image and weight issues, and, you know, is it personal for you, or is it more like you look at it like you would look at any character you play?
Oh, no, it's definitely personal. Obviously, I'm a plus-size woman, and struggling with that, and of course being, woo-woo. And just being in Hollywood is always, when you're unconventional, whether it's your race or your age or your weight, we're all contending with something. But I used to be Kate, and I'm a little more, you know, accepting, and like I feel like if you have to love yourself where you are now to get to the place you want to be.
Right.
So Kate is on that journey.
Yeah.
So.
We were just talking during the break, like, your life's never going to be the same. This role is that game changer for you.
And it's a game changer for people when they come up to me and they're like, I've never spoken to my daughter about her weight issues, and now we have dialogue and we're crying in the bathroom together. Like, there's like all of these amazing connections that we have with people I never would have had without this role.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you find out you got the role?
Okay, so we tested twice with another amazing girl, and her name ends with an E as well. It's not Chrissy, but it's an E sound. And I got a phone call right after the test. Justin already had the job, so he was skipping away. Bye.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, it's the worst thing ever. And I'm not kidding. I was like, I'm not getting this job. And so I go to the parking structure, and the phone rings, and I call my agent, and I'm like, oh, somebody's calling me. I don't know who's calling me. And I'm like, but I guess I got to answer the phone. It might be a bill collector, but I got to answer the phone. And I'm like, hello. And it was like, an E. And I'm like, yeah, this is Chrissy. And they're like, is it? And I'm like, no, it's Chrissy. You called Chrissy. They're like, we know who we called. We called Chrissy. And I'm like, oh, okay, hi. And it was Dan Fogelman, our writer and creator, and a couple of the producers on the phone. And they're like, hey, we just want to let you know. And I'm like, wait, you called Chrissy.
Right.
I just want to make it very clear.
Right.
Because it's in the garage. And he was like, yeah, we just want to let you know that you're our girl.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And I nearly went back to my car. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was like in the structure, about to like.
Hang on,
my
let
car.
me pull over.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we need you. Can you be careful? I'm like, seatbelt's on. I'm good.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
you
you.
are on an amazing role.
I would love to.
This is Us airs Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. on NBC. Timbaland's coming up next.
Yes.
I'm glad somebody gets through.
Well, what's it like to walk out to your music? Like, that's your song.
It's kind of weird.
You don't listen to your music?
Probably like a year later.
No, you need to download all of your music right now.
I just like listen to the beats more than
Just
songs.
the beats.
Like, you've never worked out to your music?
Music started sort of oddly. 30 years ago, you worked in a Red Lobster, right?
Yes.
Which, by the way, we can all agree is paradise.
The biscuits are right.
Yeah.
The cheese biscuits.
Yes.
Cheesy biscuits.
Yeah, they're paradise.
Can't go wrong with the cheese biscuits.
And so, had you stayed there, I totally get it. But tell us why. I get it. It's not a judgment. I'm
Be
just
manager by now.
Tell us why.
You're right. I was a dishwasher.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You know what?
We got plans for you.
I got plans for Red Lobster.
So, but 30 years ago, what happened? You were washing dishes.
I was washing dishes. We're young, like everybody wants. I'm still young,
Right.
hopefully. Was washing dishes, and this guy, you know, was going to a football game. The football games back in those days, everybody, that's when was the stupidest thing. We'll meet up to fight. So he's like, I got something for your friend this time. And he had a gun. And I'm like, are you serious? And so as I'm clocking out, the gun goes off. As he puts it up, he would just put it up.
Right.
And so now when I see a revolver gun,
Yeah.
because that's what he had.
Yeah.
And it said,
So
Yeah.
he accidentally shot you.
accidentally.
Yeah. And you still have the bullet in your
Yeah,
body.
still somewhere under there.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, still say hi.
It is the cheesy
They say
biscuits
hi
that kill you, but
Yeah.
he really took a bullet.
Yeah, I took a bullet. I'm the guy she playing Taken.
Right. My gosh. I've got to tell you, I'm happy that you survived, and I'm really happy you survived, honestly. Yeah.
Thank you.
That is bizarre. Hey,
Thank God.
are you the next Beyonce?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Because I'm the next Justin Timberlake.
Look no further.
Great.
Look no further.
When we come
Kelly
back, we're going to
Feb.
talk to Timbaland about his search for the next big pop star.
He's the oldest.
So these are incredibly talented kids, right?
Yeah, they are. I love them all.
So the name of the show is The Pop Game. You're
Pop Game.
looking for the next Beyonce, Justin Timberlake.
Yes, like the next future of what pop is today.
And you know what it is.
I think so. I pray.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And the kids on the show, they have incredible talent. Some are actually already performing and fairly well known, but they haven't really broken
They really
out.
haven't. So it's kind of like, you know, taking them through the courses of what it used to, or not used to be, or what you're going to face.
And they're living together.
Yes.
Some of them have their parents because they're underage,
All
so
of them have their
they're all living together.
Okay, so who's worse, the parents or the kids?
You know, I think because of reality TV, I think they did their homework.
So they know how to...
It came in at like, yes.
Right.
Real, like, calm.
No kidding.
No, it's very cool.
No.
But now what off the cameras, I couldn't tell you.
Right.
But, like, on camera, it was, like, very respectful. They listened to me. They took in everything that I said. It wasn't no lip going back and forth.
Yeah.
It was really, like, a real... what I always wanted, mentorship. I look at all my kids. It's not about a winner. It's about me giving back to the world of music.
Yeah, I'm glad because I don't think there's a song you produced or made that I don't love.
Well, there's a lot of songs I made that I don't like.
Well, you don't like, but I like. And I've got to say, you know what you're doing.
Thank you.
The Pop Game premieres Tuesday, February 21st at 10 p.m. on Lifetime. Make sure you check out Timbaland and the Pop Game. Coming up next, the SLT workout. She's the breakout star of the show everyone's talking about. This Is Us. Please welcome the incomparable Chrissy Metz.
I'm glad you got the memo to wear blue.
Nice.
That would have been embarrassing.
We said we look like we're on our 4th wedding. Like, this is the 4th wedding outfit.
It's perfect.
Yes, it is, right?
It's perfect.
You're from Florida.
I am.
I did not know that. I thought you were a California girl for some reason.
No.
No kidding.
Gainesville, Florida.
Oh, Gainesville.
But I grew up in Japan for 9 years.
Because you were a military brat.
Right.
Navy?
Yes.
Yeah, your dad was in the Navy.
Right. So I was a middle child.
Oh, my gosh.
Like,
You're my daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I became an actress.
Right.
I needed attention.
Oh,
Let's be honest.
The family
Are you
photo?
in between
No, so I have 2 younger sisters now.
Okay.
So at the time we were in Japan, I was the youngest. I was spoiled with like really great Japanese toys.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Well, tell me about growing up in Japan. Do you speak Japanese?
Guys, it's a travesty. So I was learning. It really is. I'll start with that.
You spent like 10 years there.
Yeah, just about. So I was learning Japanese as I was learning English, but I remember none.
Oh, you're kidding.
Like Ichini Sanshi, like that's it.
Well, that sounded...
It's like 1, 2, 3. Not that impressive.
It sounds impressive.
It's not. It's not. I always disappoint people, so.
But you did grow up loving comedy.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I wanted to be the female Jim Carrey.
No kidding.
Yeah, so like Goonies and Labyrinth were like my favorite movies, and I was like, I want to be David Bowie, right?
Right.
Because you didn't get a lot of comedy in Japan, so you
well,
grew
they
up
would
watching
send
the
tapes
Goonies.
to us. Our American friends would send tapes to our families, and I'm like obsessed. I was like, I want to be a Goonie, and then I want to be David Bowie, and I'm like, I want to be female Jim Carrey. How do I do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't do that.
That's a great mix, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.